the ship tour of the Allure of the Seas. It is nice and sunny in Nassau, so I am able to do the ship tour. We're going to start on deck 16, which is the upper half of the solarium in the front. The main part is downstairs on deck 15, and I'll get you a shot of that once we go down there. But this is the upper part right here. Extra seating, nice little area. Now let's go down to deck 15 so we can see the bottom part. It's got a couple hot tubs, plenty of seating. This is at the front of the ship, so you get great views. It's got the solarium bistro right here, as well as all these hot tubs. Before I take you into the solarium bistro, we'll go to the other side. The solarium does have its own pool. Nice comfortable chairs, hot tubs on the other side that hang off of the sides of the ship on either side. And there is your infinity hot tub, I think is what they call them. Right here, which is the Solarium Bistro, is also Samba Grill. This is where you can eat free food during the daytime, and you can get the specialty restaurant, which is the Samba Grill. We ate there night one. It is very good. But this is basically a buffet style during the daytime, and at night it is Samba Grill. Now, since we are on deck 15, let's go ahead and show you the Lido deck. So this is one side, has two hot tubs on this side, and you notice the big gaping hole. Well, that's because there's central part right here. Looking over here to your left is more hot tubs, more lounging areas, swimming pools. But being that this ship is as massive as it is, we're just on the first half of the Lido deck. Okay, now we're at the halfway point, and this is one of the bars on the Lido deck, and it is the sandbar. And then this is the other side of the Lido deck, and this is a cool little kids play area right here. Then on the left-hand side of the ship, or the right if you're walking towards the aft of the ship, another pool and another hot tub. Now also on deck 15, they have this little cover, and they have all these nice shaded seating areas right through here. Then on this side, there's also the pool bar. So you got the sandbar on one end, and you got the pool bar on the other. All right, let's keep on going towards the aft of the ship because there is a lot more to look at. Okay, we're gonna keep on deck 15 because there's no way to get to the sports deck on deck 16. But before you get there, here's the PADI station. This is where you can learn how to dive and stuff. You got swimming gear, snorkeling gear that you can buy as well. And as I continue to walk all the way down here, this is the back deck. They call it the view. And this is your sports deck. It's got all kinds of stuff here, starting with the mini golf. Before we go all the way to the back, I wanted to show you this little area. This is where you'll find some ping pong tables. They've got 2 sets right here, and it is covered up in this little glass area so the ball don't fly around. Very convenient. Now on this side is a kids zone. Right here is where you will find the living room. This is for teenagers. I cannot go in because it's for teenagers from 12 to 17 only. You have to go to the front to get in. See if I can get you a sneak peek of what it looks like in there. And this is their sitting area right here. All right, and over here, this little area is called fuel. And these entrances, you have to go from the front, continuing on with the sports deck. Oh, they got pickleball going on right now, which is awesome, but there's the basketball court. And they do open up the pickleball courts during certain times. I love pickleball. And you'll have to look at your activities map and times to see when they do pickleball. And they also do soccer, basketball. They have tournaments, competitions, even soft arrow shooting. Now, before we go to the very back, I want to show you all of these ships that are at port. There is the Celebrity. We saw them yesterday. Carnival Freedom with their burn-off whale tail. Disney Magic, the Carnival Sunrise, and then on the other side of the Carnival Sunrise is the Carnival Conquest. So a lot of Carnival ships. And this is the very back part of the ship. And this is the Flow Rider. And they got one on either side. Now, one thing that this ship does not have that all the other Oasis class ships do have is the Abyss. There's the wipeout bar. And then here is the other Flow Rider. And then the reason why this splits, that we will go to later, is because of that big gap, and that is the Boardwalk. Okay, we are continuing right beside the basketball court. This is the Loco Fresh, which is their Mexican free food. It opens during the daytime, during lunchtime. This is the seating area right here. And then here's the entrance to El Loco Fresh. It's closed right now, but there it is. But obviously you can see as I'm walking around the ship how many seating areas there are. There's places to sit and lay out everywhere, shaded, non-shaded. And then there's the other side of the kids zone. All right, we are now on deck 16 and we are headed towards the Windjammer. Got a washy-washy before I can go in here and do the toury-toury. Okay, now after the washy-washy, we are now in the Windjammer. And this is your buffet. And it is pretty busy this morning, slash almost afternoon. They've got American food, Asian, all types of different types of food all throughout here. Desserts, breads, meat, you name it, they've got it. You would think as big as the Windjammer is, that would have plenty of seating. But we found out yesterday, when nobody gets off the ship and everybody goes and eats breakfast, it is not easy to find a seat. And there are two sides to the buffet as well. And here's the other side right here. But they only give you one way to enter because they want to try to keep one side full and the other side not as full. And here's the other side. The drink station. Looks like they're putting out lunch. They got the salad bar area. All right, now we are back on deck 15, and this is the Challenger Arcade. They actually have two arcades. They have this one and they have one down on deck 6 on the Boardwalk. Not a very big one, but again, they have two. And as we leave here and go right across here, this is closed right now, but this little place is called Breeze. This is where you can get some knickknacks, suntan lotion, bags, bathing suits, treats, tricks, cups, odds and ends, that kind of stuff. So we are at port, so there will be no shops open during this tour, and that's on purpose. And then as we're still on deck 15, on the aft, there's a nice little model of the Allure of the Seas. And then on this side is where you can get to the kids area. And that's for 12 to 17. All right, we are done with deck 15 and 16. Let's go down to deck 14. All right, now on deck 14, we will start right here, which is the card room. Okay, and after a long walk, I am on the other side of deck 14, and this is where you will find Adventure Ocean. And this is the kids zone. And I will take you in and get as much as I can. Really cool little area. This is for all ages. They have babies and tots. Then right here, they have a science lab for kids. How cool is that? They can go in here and they can learn science projects. I think I want to do that, to be honest. And then this is the Voyagers area. And then here's the other side. This is their little theater where they can go and watch movies. Is that not cool? It's like a little theater for kids. Well, it is a little theater for kids. Yeah, this is your Adventure Ocean for all ages. And that, besides staterooms, is all on deck 14. While I'm in here, here's the elevators. All right, guys, so now we are on deck 8. We are going to go Central Park, and I will show you everything they have in Central Park, starting with Vintages. That is your wine place. This is where you can go in and get wine, bottle, glass, and it is connected to Giovanni's. But first, let's get a nice cool view of this area. All of the trees and plants here are 100% real. Now this Giovanni's right here is not the revamped Giovanni's. They do not have the new menu. They still have the old menu. But Yeah, they do not have pizza. They do not have the spicy stromboli, which is excellent in the new ones. Now on this side, they have some shops. They have a picture of this portrait studio area. And then right here is a couple other shops, Prince and Green and Coach. Look at this cool little, just a little private area to sit. And then here is this other shopping place. And they have artwork all over. And as we walk through here, to my right is Park Cafe. Good morning. This is a free place. They have wonderful roast beef sandwiches, salads, all kinds of stuff here. Really nice place to eat. Again, it's free. Moving on down Central Park area, places to sit and chill. Here's a bar over here. And then right here, this big bubble is
Rising Tide.
This is a bar that drops down to deck 5, the Promenade deck. And then right next to that is 150 Central Park. This is a specialty restaurant. There is their menu right here, if you can see it. And they have a lot of specialty restaurants here. I showed you Samba, Giovanni's, 150 Central Park. And then on this side, which is the last thing we'll see in Central Park area, is Chop to Grill. This is their steakhouse and it is fantastic. There is their menu for Chop to Grill. And that is everything on Deck 8 Central Park. And the last thing we will see on Deck 8 is this little venue called Dazzles. So Dazzles is actually Deck 8 and Deck 9. This is the upper part of it. And then there's the lower part of it. This is where they have live music at night. Great little place to hear some live music. A great spot too, because it overlooks the boardwalk. Now we are on Deck 6 and we are headed to the boardwalk. Another really cool part of this ship. And then there's the carousel, the staple of all Oasis class ships. Right here is the Boardwalk Doghouse, free hot dogs. Open during certain times of the day. Then right next to that is Pinwheels, which is a kid shopping area. They have toys and stuffed animals and all that good stuff in here. And then right next to that is Sandy Beach Sweets. I would say kids candy shop, but I like candy too, so I'm going to call that the all ages candy shop. I need to go in there and get me some candy. Moving on, the other spot right next to the candy shop, and that is called Star Pier. It's another little area for shopping items. And right next to that, Johnny Rockets Burgers. Now, Johnny Rockets is a pay. However, during the morning time, you can get free breakfast here. I mean, it's super cheap. It's priced per item, so you can get a hamburger, hot dogs, whatever. I think you can get a full meal and a shake for under 20 bucks. And then right here is the Schooner Bar. This is the Aqua Theater, the coolest thing on these ships, and right now these guys are practicing. So awesome to watch these guys practice. We saw their show last night. It was fantastic. That's got to be terrifying. And here he goes. Watch him get out, and he's up. Oh my God, that is just insane. But I love watching them practice more than the show. Look at that. Let's get back to the ship tour. This is on deck 7, but you get to it on deck 6. These are the rock climbing walls, and there is one on either side. There's one right here, and then there is one right above me. Really cool addition. All right, let's keep on going with the tour. I could sit there and watch them all day long. This is a little play area right here for the kids. It's like a little crawling jungle gym. And then next to that is Sabor, and I think that they are closing this down and putting a Playmakers in it when they put it on dry dock and revamp it. This will no longer be here. All right, right here is the other arcade I was talking to you about. Again, not very big, but it does have some extra games that they can play. Skee-ball, bowling actually. Thought it was skee-ball, it's bowling. And then finally, the end of the boardwalk on the other side is Cups and Scoops. This is the ice cream shop. You get ice cream, donuts, all kinds of stuff. Bakery items. And I apologize for the reflections. It is during the day that I'm recording this. And again, they're all closed. And that is all on the boardwalk. Let's go check out what else is on deck 6. All right, once you get back inside the ship on deck 6, there's only two things on this side. One is the shore excursions as well as the photo gallery. This is where you can go and look at your pictures. You just sign in with your key card and it'll pull up all the pictures that you have. They also have some items you can buy, SD cards, batteries, GoPros if you need one. So yeah, they have GoPros, 10s, 12s, fixing to come out with the 13s pretty soon. And then yeah, you can buy disposable cameras, DJI, Osmo for your phone, which is a stabilizer, gimbal, all kinds of stuff, cool. And on the other side is the Schooner Bar. Sometimes they do games, trivia. Nice, cool little setup, nautical looking bar. Gets really packed when people are all on the ship. Great view of the promenade as well. All right, so let's go down to deck 5 and we'll take a look at that and then we'll see what's on the other side. Because we gotta go back up to deck 6 to show you the vitality spa. All right, we are on deck 5. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the main dining room. Deck 5 is called Silk. It also goes down to deck 4 and 3. Big dining room. We have not eaten in the dining room this week, and we probably won't. But this is the deck 5 part, and I will show you deck 4 and 3 as well. there's your dining room. All right, let's go look at the promenade. There's a lot to see on the main promenade deck. Deck 5, the Royal Promenade. We will start on the left-hand side where they have a watch shop called Royale. Right next to that is guest services. I had to go here the other day and get a new card because I lost my key card. And then right next to that is Cafe Promenade. You can get free coffee, free drinks. They also have specialty coffee here as well. Food, desserts, snacks, stuff like that. And then right next to that is the Island Market, which is your purse shop. Right next to that is the Bow and Stern, which is your pub. Right next to that is your port merchandise area. You can get your liquor, smokes, duty-free stuff. And if you do not know about buying liquor, you can keep your cigarettes when you buy them, but any liquor that you buy, you cannot get until the end of the cruise. And you have to pick that up or they will deliver it to your room at the end of the cruise. Right next to that is Solera, which is your makeup shop, beauty shop. And right next to that is the Royal shop. This is where you can get all of your Royal Caribbean gear, ships, hats, you name it, they've got it. They just call it the shop. Right next to that is On Air, which is a lot of things. Karaoke here. They also have games here, trivia here. Do a lot of stuff here. It also has a bar. And right next to that, in the middle of the promenade, is Starbucks coffee. Now that is a pay. You have to pay for that. It is not free. Even with your specialty, if you got like a package for drinks, that does not cover it. So we're gonna walk back here to the theater and show you that. So here's the Amber Theater. Now this is deck 5, this is the balcony. And then below that is the main floor on deck 4. Now we are on the other side of the promenade, and this is Bolero's bar and entertainment area. I would consider this a Latin bar and entertainment area. They have live music here at night as well. And then in the middle, they have these little kiosks, and they do open these up during sea time. And they sell a bunch of stuff here when you're at sea. Right here is Regalia Jewelry Shop. And then next to that is another free eatery, and that is Sorrento's. This is where you get your pizza. Right next to Sorrento's is where you can book your next cruise. And it is called Next Cruise. And then next to that is the collection. And I think this is the pre-owned purses, pre-owned high-end supplies, bags, whatever you want to call them, sunglasses. I think it's mostly purses though. Some jewelry. If you want to get a good deal on some actual Louis Vuitton stuff, give that a shot. And then right next to that is the Champagne and Martini Bar. Other Oasis class ships has the robotic bar. This one is a champagne bar. we are done with deck 5. Okay, and right here is the Vitality Spa, also located on deck 6. There is the Vitality Cafe. You can get you all kinds of healthy drinks and even coffee. And then they have makeup section. There's a lot of points and parts around here that I cannot go into, so I'll just show you the basics. There's your Vitality at Sea Spa over there. And then this is your fitness center over here. And they also have massage rooms, stuff like that. There is your fitness area. All right, so now we are on deck 4. This is the main dining room. This one's called the Grande, but it's just like deck 5. And then right here is another specialty restaurant, and this is Izumi Hibachi and Sushi. And to the left is the sushi, and where you can order off the menu. And then on the other side is your hibachi grill. And they have 3 grills. Get the view of the one place that I stay in more than any combined. Casino Royale, right here. This is a big casino, guys. It has 2 sides. This is the non-smoking side to my left, and we'll go ahead and we'll do a circle on the non-smoking side. They do have updated games, slot machines. One of my favorite games is right here, Mo Mummy. I never do good on it, but it's an addicting little game that I should stay off of. Right here, they have Texas Hold'em. It is a computer-generated poker machine. It's not a live person dealing. And they have craps, roulette, blackjack, 3-card poker, every casino game, table game that you would see in any other casino. They have Baccarat here, and this is also the high limit area in the middle. I think they have blackjack high limit over here. And then this is the smoking side right here. Lots and lots of slot machines. But what I love about this ship is this is not the only casino. And I will show you that in a minute, but before I do that, let's look at the main bar area, the casino bar. It's right in the middle. That is your Casino Royale. We're exiting the casino on the left-hand side so I can show you the art gallery. And here is the art gallery. It goes all the way through this hall. They do have art auctions. And if you are interested in art, this is where you would go to purchase it and talk to an art dealer. This side, we've got several things as well. Right here, and the reason why you have to go down the halls on either side, because in the middle is Studio B, and that is your ice skating rink and shows. And we are going to the show tonight. This is Studio B venue. Right here to my right is the Comedy Live venue. And on this side is Blaze, which is their nightclub. This is the other casino. It's Casino Royale non-smoking casino. There is a non-smoking side in the main casino, but some people can't stand the smell of smoke and they can smell it on the non-smoking side. So they made this little area right here. It's very small, but it is an area that people can also gamble as well. And they do have a couple table games and a roulette table here and more slot machines on that side. And they do have a cashier as well. Finally, on the other side of this ship tour is the theater. And that is all on deck 4. And that ends this ship tour of the Allure of the Seas. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like button, and share button. It helps my channel and I really would appreciate it. And until next time, this is Heath saying peace and love. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you on my next ship tour. Bye-bye.